it in Munich back in May. Tyrell Biggs. It's the first time Biggs and Stevenson have met. It's a bout that Biggs has long waited for, and it promises to be the boxing highlight here in Reno today. They're approaching the ring right now for the super heavyweight battle. Biggs is on his way in. He's been cautioned by some to wait until perhaps the Pan Am Games of '83 or the Olympic Games of '84 to take on Teofilo Stevenson. But Biggs says he wants him right now. Said he's in tremendous shape and ready to meet the man he would like to have met at the World Championships back in Munich. It didn't work out that way. Instead, Biggs, going on to win the championship, was not able to meet Stevenson, who was eliminated in the quarterfinal round. And that led to speculation as Stevenson makes his way in now that the fine Cuban champion might be through. Might have stayed too long as an amateur. He turned down offers to go back in the late 1970s. Wanted to remain in Cuba. And now his goal is to win a 4th Olympic gold medal. Something no one has ever done in the world of Olympic amateur boxing. Tyrell Biggs, challenging Stevenson today, is trying to do what many, many boxers failed to do in the years gone by. Stevenson with an incredible string of knockout victories. He put the best away with his first Olympic victory back in 1972. West Germany, the quarterfinals. The first big test for Stevenson that year was the American fighter Dwayne Bobbick. But in the 3rd round, Stevenson, who laid back to the first 2, waited for his chance, finally spotted it, and made the most of it. And a legendary career was born right there. 4 years later, Montreal, after knocking out Johnny Tate of the U.S. in the final. The victim, Mircea Simone of Romania. 3rd round, down he goes. A 2nd gold medal for Stevenson. After adding a 3rd gold in Moscow, we come to this year's World Championships at a shocker. Francesco Damiani of Italy outpointing Stevenson in the quarterfinal round. It raised many doubts, but Stevenson says he has none.
No, I think I'm more or less the same as I was before. Of course, with a bit more experience.
After Damiani's win over Stevenson, he might have thought he had the gold medal wrapped up at the World Championship. It was not to be. Tyrell Biggs outpointed him in the final to win that title for the United States. We asked Tyrell if this has been a dream of a lifetime to meet Teofilo Stevenson.
Well, yes, it's good because not everybody gets a chance to fight him, and through the years, not everybody got a chance to beat him. So here it is. I have both those chances, and it's fun because this amateur stuff is fun, and beating somebody like that is, it would be a great accomplishment in my amateur career.
So this long-awaited matchup of the Olympic champion and the young world champion about to take place here in Reno. A highlight of this day in which the Cubans have certainly defeated the United States, but by no means outclassed them. This man, the cream of the crop, Teofilo Stevenson, 3-time an Olympic gold medalist. Young Big with his first world title just recently tucked away, aiming for gold in the Los Angeles Olympics of 1984. His given name is Tyrell. He's been fighting as Tyrell the last couple of years. So Tyrell Biggs at 22 takes on Teofilo Stevenson, who will become 31 in March. For those of you who watched earlier action on this card, on the USA versus the World in amateur boxing earlier on ABC, a chaotic situation in partisan officiating. The Cuban referee had to get a police escort out of the arena, and a fan threw a punch at him. Fans showered the ring with bottles and cans, but now a neutral man, Ulysses Rodriguez of Venezuela, has been agreed upon to handle this super heavyweight fight. Round 1 is underway. Biggs racing out to meet Stevenson, whose custom has been to lay back in the first round of any of these 3-round amateur bouts. 3-minute round. The white area on the gloves is the scoring area. The referee has the power to order standing counts if he feels a boxer has taken a severe enough blow. Good rules designed for the welfare of these fighters. Biggs has to be showing Stevenson respect here. A little tentative. Stevenson, as we suspected, laid back as always. His loss to Damiani, a shocker. His first defeat in 10 years of amateur boxing. A veteran of 240-plus amateur bouts. gaining a little momentum, coming on a bit stronger now. Stevenson, still a one-handed fight, will save the right for its best opportunity. Biggs has quick hands. Mistimed that much. Good hand speed for Tyrell. Flicks a good left out. Missed for the second left. Jabbing more effectively now, trying to move around the ring a little better. Tyrell Biggs of Philadelphia. Effective jabbing from Biggs. Stevenson tends to lose early rounds because of inactivity. The action sparse so far here in the first, but of the two, Biggs has scored repeatedly. He has the better of the action. It is not the force of the blow that counts in amateur boxing, but its contact cleanly into the scoring zone. This bout might have taken place in Munich. It did not. Might have waited till the Olympics of Los Angeles. It's taking place here today in Reno as the capper to a U.S.-Cuba dual boxing meet. God knows that either man could take the other out, and that's what they're looking for. But so far, Stevenson is in one short right. Biggs a couple of left hands plus his jabs. Nobody has been in danger so far. This is the round they test each other out. The United States in this dual meet with Cuba, but they can certainly get a great deal of pride and satisfaction if Biggs can beat Stevenson. We'll give him a slight edge through round one as the second round is underway at the Convention Center here in Reno, Nevada. Biggs takes a body blow and winces with pain. The referee, Rodriguez from Venezuela, has pretty much left them alone in sharp contrast to previous bouts here today. Flicks the left jab out that connects on the nose of Sully. One punch could end it either way. The 6'5" heavyweights, super heavyweight class. You get the feeling you could be watching just the first of several bouts between these two over the next couple of years. As they aim for the '84 Olympics, we could be watching a preview right now. Biggs has had hand injuries over the years. He says they're fine right now. Said he's been in better shape. And as we pointed out, looks awfully quick in there. A minute gone in round two. Stevenson takes a chopping right, wading in with a soft right to the body. There's the jab coming through again for Tyrell Biggs. Young fighter from Philadelphia connects with the left, and Stevenson walks into. Stevenson missing with his right hand. Mistiming a lot of punches now. Biggs' quickness is paying off. He's looking more poised and confident as he goes along, but take a chopping right hand there from Stevenson. Stevenson's best blow of the round. Midway of the round, down goes Biggs. Caught him with a chopping right again. Tyrell Biggs is down. Count of 5. He's getting up at 6. The referee, Rodriguez, will have him dust off the gloves, and he will continue. But the short right from Stevenson put him down. Biggs trying to preserve energy. Bring himself together again, collect himself. Was surprised as he got in tight, mixed it with Stevenson. Hanging in now with a minute left in round two. The power of Stevenson, even at almost 31, cannot be underestimated. He's still got that dynamite punch, as Biggs found out. Biggs had this first round and into the second round the dominance of the fight, but now it is still coming on. And he's got Biggs backing up constantly as Biggs flicks the jab out. Stevenson missing with a combination. 30 seconds to go on the round. Stevenson wailing into the body with the right hand. Takes a left jab from Biggs. Those are all good scoring blows in amateur boxing. The force does not matter. In fact, the knockdown is simply a good, clean blow. It means nothing more than that. 15 seconds to go on the round. seconds remaining. And it appears that Tyrell Biggs, no, he goes down at the bell. He is on his back, and this could be it. Biggs having trouble getting up. He's not going to be saved by the bell. It is all over. He does not make it. As I was about to say, he will survive. He did not. Half a second before the end of the round, Stevenson scored again. Tyrell Biggs has been knocked out with a three-time Olympic gold medalist, two-time world champion from Cuba, who still got it, Teofilo Stevenson. He hurt Biggs twice in this round. Here is the action leading up to the first knockdown. Biggs turning around toward the center of the ring, and then, like a hammer chop, the right hand coming up from Stevenson. How down goes Biggs for the count of 8. There were those indeed who wondered if Stevenson still had that big right hand after his performance in the World Championships in Munich. Well, indeed, Biggs found out today, along with his crowd in Reno, that Stevenson certainly has the knockout punch. This man, almost 31 now, consoling a very distressed young Tyrell Biggs. Biggs was hit hard and hurt twice. This was the second one. It came just a bit before the end of round number 2. Backed over against the ropes. Stevenson had him all teed up. The chopping right, the following left, and it was all over at 2:59, round number 2. Tyrell Biggs, his head down on the top strand of the ropes just above us. A very unhappy young man right now, tears in his eyes, because for Biggs, it was such a marvelous opportunity. The meeting with a three-time Olympic gold medalist by the 22-year-old American world amateur champion. But the old man is still the king of the hill, as Biggs found out. Tyrell Biggs, though, has a lot of boxing ahead of him. He's young. He'll be back. The question is, has he learned from this? Can he benefit? Will it improve his career as the years go on? Stevenson acknowledged officially as the winner. You get the feeling that there will be other meetings between Teofilo Stevenson and young Tyrell Biggs. We'll be back to talk with both the winner and the loser right after this brief pause. Did you feel there was something you had to prove to Teofilo after not winning this year's World Championship?
Yes, I had something to prove because the public is impatient. Many people were saying that I was already finished, but the person involved is the only person who... And I've made that judgment, and that's why I'm here now. If I had agreed with what the public said, because many times I disagree with what the public says, they are often guessing, because they can't know better than the person involved how that person feels. Sure, they can tell when someone is in good form or bad form, but they can never tell when someone is finished or whether he just lacks training.
What do you think of Tyrell Biggs, your opponent?
He's a great boxer, and he moves quite well, quite intelligently. It's no wonder that he's won the World Championship and has won some world-level fights.
Does this prove that Teofilo is back?
Eso prueba que tú estás regresaste, ¿no? No, de eso estoy seguro yo. No sé si él... Exacto, no sé.
Never away, right?
Nunca te fuiste. No, nunca.
Congratulations, Teofilo.
Gracias.
Nice talking with you.
Thanks.
To look at